Hi everyone, welcome back. Here's some of the little things that muck students up, especially in year 11, 12, where they've got to do calculations without a calculator. Before I get to the square roots in particular, a couple of negative number things. So negative 1 squared is negative 1 by negative 1, and therefore the negative 1 times a negative 1, two negatives become a positive, so it's actually positive 1, and you don't have to write the positive. I think that everyone here would be, most people here watching this would go, I'm okay with that. It's just amazing how many people get it wrong when it's in the middle of a calculation in year 11 and 12. So the next one would be the minus 1 times a minus 1 times another minus 1. I don't want to take ages on these. 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. And what have I got? Those two negatives become a positive. And I talk about there's one left over negative. So it's all lonely. There's a negative all by itself, so it stays a negative. It's got no one to pair up with. It's like three people wanting to dance, and those two people get the dance, and this person's left out. And of course, we can then talk about rules like if it's odd, if it's an odd power, you're going to end up every time with a negative. So this one's got an even power, so it's got to end up positive. So minus 1 by minus 1 by minus 1 by minus 1. Those two negatives become a positive, those two negatives become a positive, and we end up with positive 1. So this one has to end up with negative 1. So odd powers end up with a negative. Even powers, they match up with each other and they remove all the negatives out of the situation.